Hello there, Ark survivors and fans of the dungeons. This is Nexus from Ragnarok, and in this video we will be tackling the jungle dungeon on Ragnarok. We found this path to be on the safe side. About the recommended gear, very important is quality shield, a pickaxe, crossbow with good amount of grappling hooks, weapon, preferably the shotgun with ammo. If you want to take down the golem, the boss of this dungeon, also pack the rocket launcher. Or to be safe, take 3. No kidding. And rockets. Of course, don't forget food, water, the medical brew and also torch, which can be handy. We have the riot armor and also the adder around the neck. It boosts the thermal insulation when leveled in damage to help battle the high temperatures. If you can also attach the flashlight to your weapon, just drop it onto it, and when equipped, you can turn it on with the N key. So, right after you enter the dungeon, you will find wide corridor with pressure plates on the ground. They trigger traps, sort of shooting darts, so try to evade them. They can be difficult to see through the vegetation. Continue further and you should soon get the message that the boss is available, so he's waiting for us now. Be careful, as soon you will come to a chasm. You know it's close when you see the light. You can easily cross it with grappling hooks, but before detaching make sure it's safe to land. Continue and you will soon come to another pit. However, you can sometimes find one of the loot crates down on the platform below. You can use the grappling hooks to reach it. Now, to go further into the dungeon, you will have to get across this pit and into that cranny on the other side. You can use the grappling hooks to get there. You can see it's really dark here, so source of light is really necessary. There will be another room ahead with a huge webbed dino, most likely T-Rex. On the left side behind him, there is a small platform in the corner where can also sometimes spawn the loot crate. Here you can continue by walking on the liana to save a grappling hook, but be careful when crossing it, as you can easily slip and fall down. Continue until you reach another room with a liana. Down on the left side you can see a loot crate, and you can reach it with grappling hooks. Then you need to get back up where you would get if you crossed the liana. There will be a narrow passage where you have to crouch with the C to pass through. The way onwards is pretty straightforward. Just keep walking until you reach stairs and then descend all the way down. You will reach more dangerous part, a lava cave with bridges and dangerous drops into it. Go across the first bridge and mind the gap. Before you enter the second bridge, there can sometimes be a loot crate on the ledge over there on the wall. Walk to the end of the other bridge. There can also be a loot crate over there by the crystals. At this point, you can try your luck and attempt jumping over these pillars all the way to the other side. However, this is very tricky and you can easily end up falling down with all your equipment and burn your dreams along with it in molten lava. So, using grappling hooks is more than recommended. Around the corner you will reach a small pond that can also sometimes have a loot crate inside. Next, you want to get to the ruins in the center of the room. In this area, really mind your step, as there are many deadly drops and never detach from a grappling hook, unless you are standing firmly on the ground. To reach the loot crate at top of the pyramid structure, you can try your luck jumping up, but faster is again using the awesome grappling hooks. You can do other actions while attached, like looting too. There is another area to the right. You can sometimes find a loot crate over there, past that bridge. So get safely down and head towards the 3 lava falls. There can be another loot crate over that broken bridge. But to continue further into the dungeon, you have to shoot a grappling hook into that dark red area next to the stone head that's spewing lava. When you get there, get your weapon ready, as there will be enemies here. Head down the stairs and keep your eyes peeled. You can mostly find the Araneos, Onyx, Titan Boas and Scorpions here. Be careful and keep your distance so you not get whipped, poisoned, or contract a disease like the rabies. When you reach the bottom, you will come to a room with lava and island in the middle. Here you can find the artifact of the hunter. So again, use the grappling hooks to reach it. If the artifact is your goal, you can now retrace your steps and leave the dungeon. If you want to try the boss as well, continue on. On the other side of the room, you will see crystal formations, so aim above them and reel yourself in. There is a ledge here you can land on. You will need a tool to break these crystals and open a way to the boss room. Before you enter, make sure you're on full health, with equipped shield, loaded rocket launcher, and all necessary items on the quick bars. Once you enter the room, the boss event will initialize. For the boss fight itself, you will have to pick a spot on the ceiling above the walkway around the room and get yourself up there as fast as you can, as the boss will spawn very soon. Now you have to hide behind a shield with right mouse button. You must not have a weapon equipped for that to work. Now, the key to this fight is to time your attacks right. He will be throwing huge rocks at you, so you need to hide behind the shield in time. After the attack, you should have time for at least one shot with the rocket launcher. However, be quick to cover if he ducks to pick up another rock. This fight can take quite some time when done alone, but it's doable. Having friends with you, however, can make this much more easier. But keep in mind that the boss's level is based on the number of players present. So just keep on shooting until he collapses. When the boss is dead, you can loot the crates that appears around the room, so feel free to do that. But be careful about the gaps, as that can end your celebrations prematurely. Now to loot the golem, aim at the statue in the middle and land onto him. It should be safe. Do not go too far over him, as you may have troubles getting back. You will most likely not be able to pick all the loot alone, so pick what you can and get quickly back to the safe ground. The worst is now behind you, so loot your heart's desire, and when done, you can start heading back. We will go same way that we came in, so find the entrance and go back to the artifact room. As always, use the grappling hooks to traverse dangerous parts and head up back to the stairs. Continue to the large room with lava falls. Grapple your way to the ruins and go straight through them to the end of the last bridge there, where the suicidal jumps are. Safer way back, however, would be across the ledge on the wall to the left. Send any enemies to hell flying and get to that ledge. A lot of creepy crawlies will be spawning around, so before you take any steps, make sure the air is clear, as getting knocked down into the lava at this point would be really bad. Continue grappling to the small platform between two bridges and clear the area. Keep on killing everything you see and jump across the bridge back to the stairs. Be careful here, as they can drop down on you from above or whatever dark holes they were hiding in until now. When you reach the top of stairs, continue to the narrow passage and use the liana to get across. Keep your guard up, as there will be many enemies spawning here. They can sometimes be hard to see through the bushes, so it's better to take it slow. You will know by now how to get past a chasm, so continue shooting and grappling. Good strategy might be to get up to the ceiling and shoot from there as long as they can't reach you. Don't forget about the pressure plate traps near the entrance, and if you managed to get past that, you have completed the jungle dungeon, so big congratulations! You can review your loot and post to your friends. But well, that's all for this video. If you have followed our video so far, you should have all the artifacts on Ragnarok, so feel free to leave a comment or like. Also, click on the subscribe button to make sure you don't miss out on more Ark Survival Evolved fun. Thank you for watching and see you next time!